Lauren Neace has never liked being average. This season, the Cedar Shoals sophomore became the first swimmer in school history to qualify for all 8 state events, a goal she announced during just her freshman year.
The moment I realized I'd qualified, I was kind of just relieved.
She did it first as a joke. Like, she kind of was like, what if I qualified all 8 events?
By mid-season, Neace wasn't joking anymore.
She said, I think I won all 8. And it was like mid-season, and I'm like, let's go. All right, what do we need to do?
When Neace was 2, a wave at the beach pulled her under, and she became what her mother, Catherine Neace, calls, in her words, a grade A clinger at the pool. Swim lessons started for safety, but by the time she was 6, Summer League began. Partly to keep a routine, partly to let her burn off energy, but once the racing began, Neace took off. Ironically, it was the backstroke that first took her to state at 7 years old, and years later, backstroke would become the one event standing between Neace and a perfect state lineup.
I think she was 5 or 6 seconds slow for the state cut, and I was like...
But Coach B. Nordgren had seen it before. When Neace gets mad, she swims faster. So when she said she'd make the cut the next week, she backed it up and took 10 seconds off her time in just 2 weeks. Nordgren, who swam at Western Illinois, has coached swimming and taught science in Cedar Shoals' ESOL department since 2018. As she prepares to retire this year, she still remembers her first impression of Neace. Tiny, but mighty. Neace wouldn't disagree.
I was kind of always a bit of the runt of the litter. It's been something I've had to kind of accept that I'm not the tallest and I'm not the most athletically gifted. It's kind of just something I've had to deal with.
You know, she'll get mad if she can't cut time at every meet. And we're like, Lauren, if you cut time at every meet, you'll be the fastest swimmer in the world. And that's just not physically possible.
I'm my worst critic. Even when I'm dealing with people that have said mean things about me, I've always been the one that says meaner things.
She's learned to balance that self-reflection with reminders of her worth, surrounding herself with people who lift her, rather than tear her down for being the unstoppable, no-excuses force that she is.
I wouldn't have half my strength if it weren't for the people around me encouraging me.
Neace has learned to transform her own toughness into something bigger, a chance to be a steady presence for those who need her.
After swimming and after school, because I know that's not going to last forever, I just hope to become someone that people can rely on, and I hope to demonstrate that through swimming and build that through my character.
I would certainly call her a role model. And I have said to myself, if I was her age, I would want to be her friend, or I would want to be on her team, for sure.
Neace had already made history, breaking 5 school records over her 2 seasons in the program. Despite qualifying for all 8 events for the state finals in February, meet rules limit swimmers to only 2. Neace selected the 100-yard butterfly and the 200-yard freestyle, where she placed 6th and 11th. With 2 more years of high school left, Neace's focus is already toward college swimming, searching for a program demanding enough to match her drive. This is Drew Renner with the Carmichael Sports Media Institute.